Hi everyone, I hope you all are good and doing well. So I'm back with another video, and this video is all about module 16, and it is the last module of FEA. After that you all will be graduate. Okay, so without any further ado, let's start with day 1. The name of the day is Capstone. So the throughout this module you are supposed to sit in a circle instead of the traditional semicircle. So this is a special module where you have to sit in a circle format and not in the semicircle. Okay. Modular goals and lesson objective you can read from the book. I'm not going to read it. Let this video make a short video. At least try to complete this video in 10 to 15 minutes. I will try to complete it. I know it will take more time, but let's hope. So, the question of the day is, one of the ways to create and assess understanding is by using case studies. This pedagogical approach and assessment method is used by all the good universities around the world. So, the question is, what precisely does the case study method of learning and assessment entail? So, before going to the session, now it's advisable that please research about this topic, that is, what is the case study method and how is it going to beneficial in the contemporary era, because if you already know about a particular topic, it will become more meaningful when you are having discussion in the session. If you do not know the topic, what kind of discussion you will do in the session? So it's better to make yourself aware about the topic which I am telling you in this module. You are going to have discussion in the session, so it's better to prepare in advance, so at least there will be a meaningful discussion in the class. Okay, so the explanation of the topic is, a case study involves closely examining a real world scenario or problem. Students, they have to delve into the details, analyzing the situation and offering the potential solution. For example, in medical case studies, you might study individual patient case to apply your knowledge practically. In business case, you might analyze a company's marketing strategy for specific outcomes, offering insights into decision making. So this method supports all-round learning and thorough assessment, promoting both understanding and critical thinking abilities. This module 16, it is completely all about the case study method, and this module 16 will utilize the case study method to evaluate your learning, comprehension and practical application of the acquired capitals to a real world context. Okay, so this approach is seamlessly woven into a 6-day capstone project for this module. After that, the facilitator will tell you that this module has been deliberately structured as a capstone project to nurture your critical thinking and effective problem solving through real world challenges. Additionally, it offers a platform to demonstrate their proficiency in the English language along with the personal and soft skill you have mastered during the FEA journey at FEA. Okay, then you will have a discussion that what you have learned in each strand of language development in the last 12 months of FCA. क्योंकि एक साल तो खत्म कर ही लिया है तुम लोगों ने. So you will have a discussion over it. Then in this module ना there are so many rubrics. So पहली rubric है, I am unable to see the first rubric. Second rubric है research rubric. Third one है presentation rubric. Fourth one है group discussion rubric, another one है writing rubric and another one है report writing rubric. So please have a look at all these rubric, because on the basis of the rubric you will get the points, and on the basis of point the winner of this module will be announced. Okay, then your facilitator will inform you about the criteria of getting certificate, कि किसको कौन सा certificate मिलेगा and on which basis you will get the certificate. Like this she will tell you. Let's go ahead with the day 2, that is look up and speak up. Okay, so in this on this day you are supposed to do a group presentation, so you might need a chart paper. So if you need a chart paper, you will get the chart paper from the branch itself. Okay, I think from the branch only you get the chart paper if I'm not wrong. Today also you are supposed to sit in a circle and not in the semicircle. Let's quickly go ahead with the question of the day. That is, one of the ways to create and assess understanding is by using case studies. This pedagogical approach and assessment method is used by all the good universities around the world. So the question is, what precisely does the case study method of learning assessment entail? Okay, wait a minute. Give me a minute. No, I think I have done some mistake. Okay, yeah. So the question of the day is, वो मैंने day वन का repeat कर दिया था. So the question of the day for day two is, when you are interested with the responsibility of researching a topic, it is best to conduct the pre-research before a deep dive. So the question is, what does pre-research entail and how does it contribute to the research process? The explanation of the question is, pre-research, also known as the preliminary research, involves conducting initial investigation into a topic. This phase aids researchers in gaining a comprehensive understanding of the types of information sources available and the existing discourse surrounding the topic. So, this kind of research is instrumental in refining the scope of the topic by either expanding or narrowing its focus. Okay, then the facilitator will create four groups with equal number of students, and each team group number will get a topic to have a research over it, and then you will have a presentation. Okay, the group 1 will get the topic that is difficulties in managing decentralized organization. Group 2 will get the topic that is problem related to generating monthly management accounts. Group 3 will get the topic that is difficulties in administering multi-locational business. Group 4 will get the topic that is difficulties in managing multi-locational accounts. Which person will get which team, we do not know. But so I'm just telling you the topics. So whatever group you will get, as per that you will get the topic also. After that, you are supposed to do a group presentation. You have to deliver a well structured presentation highlighting your findings. Nothing more in this, in on this day. Yeah, only presentation will be there. Okay, then let's go ahead with the day 3, that is to start with lesson. So on this day you are supposed to listen to audios. The first audio will be related to the instructions and the second audio will be related to a case study introduction. After listening this audio, you are supposed to solve some MCQs which is present in your student activity book. So, the question of the day is, in various settings, whether personal, social, or professional, we naturally seek to surround ourselves with individuals who demonstrate reliability and high integrity. Reliable here signifies fulfilling commitments as pledge. So, the question is, how is integrity rewarded? The explanation of the question is, someone who exemplifies the virtue of integrity gains the trust and friendship of others. Often being entrusted with more responsibilities, such attributes usually command a premium, resulting in higher rewards compared to someone possessing the same skill set. Being dependable and trustworthy is a personal choice we make daily. In this module, the students will be given the opportunity as they will be allowed to assess their own and their friends' work. Those who consistently make the right choice, they will earn points on the integrity rubric, whereas those who do not will receive a zero score for integrity. Okay, that the facilitator will inform you that today's lesson aim to assess your reading and listening comprehension skills. For this purpose, you will receive instruction through an audio clip. Your task will to follow the instruction in the provided sequence to the best of your ability. Then you are supposed to listen the another video and solve the things. For listening comprehension, I told you are supposed to listen a audio and you have to answer the quiz which is mentioned in student activity book part C. Then for the assessment part, you have to pass your student activity book to someone else and the person will assess for you. This will happen. Yeah, after that you will read the case study article, that is overview and case problem. And after that you have to answer the quiz which is present in the section student activity book part D. Then the pronunciation drill will happen. The word list for the pronunciation drill is mentioned in student activity book part A. Okay. Yeah, this is the only thing that's going to happen. Let's go ahead with the day 4, that is read and solve. So on this day the facilitator will call the class in two batches. So जितने भी total अगर 20 students है तो 10 student एक batch में होंगे, 10 student another batch में होंगे, and the facilitator will say to the second batch to come 30 minutes later than the regular class time. So पहले जो first batch होंगे जिसमें 10 students है, ma'am will have an assessment with them only, and then after that the another 10 students will be called up. The second batch है उन्हें बुलाया जाएगा and then ma'am will have an assignment. assessment with those people. The facilitator will have an assessment with those people. So the lesson will require the facilitator to call the class in two batches. Request the second batch of a student to come 30 minutes later than the regular class time. After that, the assessment will be ongoing. Uh, Today, the activity will be reading part, group discussion, and the writing part. That's why I'm saying that reading the rubric is very important. For reading activity, you must be aware of the backbone rubric. For group discussion, you must be aware of the rubric, that is group discussion rubric. Okay, and for writing also we have the another rubric. So be aware of these things. After that, the question of the day, we can go ahead. Life inevitably presents challenges, and each challenge holds multiple potential solutions. The question of the day is, how does the involvement of multiple brains aid in identifying viable problem solving approaches? The explanation of the question is, proficiency in problem solving is a valuable skill. However, this skill is mastered over time and with continuous practice. Reading grants us access to solutions implemented by others which we can adapt to our unique circumstances. Furthermore, establishing a strong network with individuals experienced in assessing and resolving issues can yield substantial benefits, as we can tap into their intellectual resources on needed as needed. Remember that effective networking requires us to contribute positively to the network as well. After that, you are supposed to read the article again, that is overview and case problem. Okay, once you read the article, the facilitator will ask you to engage in a group discussion aimed at identifying potential solution to the challenges encountered by BenQ as outlined in the case study. Okay, once the student have concluded the group discussion, the facilitator can say to vacate the seat and move on to back of the classroom to allow the second batch of waiting student to take their places. Okay, then the facilitator will ask you to write the solutions in no more than 100 words in student activity book part B. The students may pick any solution they believe will effectively solve the company's problem from amongst those discussed. Their write up should contain an introduction, a body, and a conclusion, and on the basis of that write up, you will get the points. Okay, and when the batch 1 students are writing the article, the facilitator will ask batch 2 student to take the seat and read the lesson objectives. After that, the same thing will happen. Okay, group discussion will happen. So दो बैचेस में बेसिकली डिवाइड किया जा रहा है टू सी योर ग्रुप डिस्कशन स्किल्स. फॉर राइटिंग स्किल्स, जो भी आप आर्टिकल लिखोगे वेयर यू आर राइटिंग द सॉल्यूशंस ऑफ द कंपनीज प्रॉब्लम, कंपनी केस स्टडी के अंदर आएगी, तो उस केस स्टडी को पढ़ने के बाद यू विल गेट द प्रॉब्लम. तो उसके बाद जो भी आप सॉल्यूशन लिखोगे उसके बेसिस पे आपको राइटिंग के स्कोर्स मिलेंगे. Day 5, that is bring your black hat. So today you will have a assessment of your report writing skill or soft skills. चार्ट पेपर रहेंगे, अवेलेबल रहेंगे. स्टूडेंट्स जो है रिपोर्ट अगर अपनी चार्ट पेपर के थ्रू प्रिपेयर करना चाहे सो दे कैन. 50 minutes will be allocated to report writing and 28 minutes will be for the presentation practice. Okay, lesson objective will be there. Question of the day. Reports are created with specific goals and target audiences, shaping the way you convey information. Your skill in writing reports objectively and analytically can significantly impact your professional standing, making it a skill worth refining. So the question of the day is, how does your ability in report writing influence your credibility within the workplace? Allow me a minute, please. Yeah, so the question of the day is, how does your ability in report writing influence your credibility within the workplace? The explanation of the question is, after brainstorming generates valuable ideas, the ability to effectively present them to decision maker or individuals capable of taking action becomes pivotal or important. The ultimate audience, such as the board of directors in the BenQ case, aims to grasp not only your solution but also its underlying reasoning. A well-written report that professionally presents your solution and supporting information enhances your credibility and visibility in the professional sphere. Okay. Then after that, facilitator will take a moment to appreciate the front runners of the Capstone module using their names for added emphasis. Then, yeah, difficulties, you will have a discussion, little bit discussion over it. So after that, the facilitator will inform you that today's assignment entails composing a report directed to the board of directors at BenQ. The report should advocate for the implementation of a single solution from a list of three shortlisted options generated during the brainstorming session. After that, yeah, you have to take care that you should not exceed the word limit. The word limit is 400 words. It should consist two sections. The first one is recommendation and second one is analysis. Analysis portion must encompass an evaluation of the pros and cons associated with each recommendation. After that, the facilitator will advise the student that they can also evaluate each of the solution using de Bono's thinking hats technique, and they should use their common sense and general awareness to write the section. Uh, After that, you have to prepare a 2.5-minute presentation also directed towards the board of director. The presentation should advocate for the most suitable solution among the three, and the presentation should highlight the merits and demerit of each alternative, specifying why they favor one option over the others. Okay. After that, the facilitator will inform student that you should organize yourself in the groups to practice delivery of the presentation to the board. It could be beneficial for you to begin by recalling effective practices for presentation and discussion, and also recommend reviewing the presentation rubric. So have a look at presentation rubric also. Day 6, the name of the day 6 is the penultimate. Okay, today you will be assessed for your speaking skills and for your soft skills. Okay, today the presentation will happen, and for the assessment we will have a capstone rubric presentation. On the basis of this rubric, you will get the points. The question of the day is: confidence plays a substantial role in an individual's success. It originates from one's self-assured belief in possessing the essential tools for success. The question of the day is: what can you do to project confidence while making a presentation? The explanation of the question is: Sir Winston Churchill is often regarded as the preeminent orator of his time, even earning the Nobel Prize for his writings in brilliant oratory. What were his methods? The lesson we can draw from Sir Winston Churchill's style and success are: first one is refine your script through multiple drafts, optimizing it for effective delivery. Second, seize every available opportunity to practice delivering your presentation. Third one, utilize rhetorical devices to aid your audience comprehension, enhance memorability, and evoke emotions. Then inform the student that the facilitator will inform you that you are going to present your analysis to the board of directors. Make it clear that you must adhere strictly to the designated time limit, that is 2.5 minutes only. And after that, the feedback mechanism will go on. Nothing more than only presentation you are supposed to give it. Okay. So with this, you will be done with this module, but there is a module 16 day 7 also, and the day 7 is all about the culmination event, culmination any last day of your FA. So I will make a separate video over the culmination event where I have so many things to share with you, and I will make the video in a detailed format. Okay, so मॉड्यूल 16 डे 7 के लिए एक अलग वीडियो आएगी, पर प्रोजेक्ट और जो कॉन्टेस्ट है वो डे 6 तक ही है. डे 7 बस कम्प्लीटली लास्ट डे है, तो वहाँ पे आपको डिफरेंट थिंग्स के बारे में शेयर किया जाएगा, वॉलंटियरशिप के बारे में, मूक क्लब के बारे में, एंड एक्टिविटीज़ होंगी, काफ़ी कुछ है करने के लिए, सर्टिफिकेट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन होंगे मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंटली. सो उसके लिए आई विल मेक अ सेपरेट वीडियो वेरी सून. Thank you for watching this video so far. I hope you learned something, like at least you got a basic idea that what will happen in module 16. I'm taking your leave now. We'll see you very soon in the next video, and that will be related to the culmination event of FA.